Yeah, you can come. You can talk to me. I'm so sorry. Tell me. So you are one of Nipsey's relatives?
I was a childhood friend. I've been knowing him all my life. He was like family to me. I just met with him last week. He had me bring my daughter so he can work with her. She's a model, and he was willing to hire her. He cared about us. I care about him. You don't understand what he meant to us. There's not too many people that would do the things he did for us. And regardless of where he came from, he didn't care. He still came around and supported everybody.
Can you even imagine why anybody would hurt you?
The devil don't discriminate. That's all I can say, but why him? Why somebody that cared? I did this for you, Hermes. I love you forever. You're going to always remain relevant to me.
I'm sorry. Can I get your name? Can I get your name?
Let's see my fucking friend.
Good afternoon. I'm coming to you on a somber Sunday afternoon. This is not a laugh, a gag. It's not gossip. This is serious. By now you've heard that we lost our brother, Nipsey Hussle, this afternoon. He was gunned down on Slauson in front of the store that he ran to employ the people of his community. This was a brother who continued to give back, who admitted the things that he'd done earlier in his life because of the circumstances that surrounded his community, and who decided that he was going to take another route. This is a man who was a dedicated father, a businessman, a rapper, entrepreneur. I would go so far as to say a prophet. If you go back and you listen to some of his interviews, you can see where he actually predicts a lot of what is to happen and what happened to him today if black men and black people in general don't get it together. I don't know how often we're going to have to say this. I don't know how many lives will have to be lost. I don't know how many deaths it will take. But this has got to stop. I feel like a broken record. We continue to say that the white man is keeping us down. And I continue to say that we won't let each other get up. Ironically, Nipsey Hussle predicted just before he was shot, assassinated is what he was, that he had enemies in the form of a tweet. He said something to the effect of, it's a blessing to have enemies. So I don't know if he foresaw his own death, if he prophesied that, but I'm pretty sure that he did not expect the people that he was, in essence, feeding to drive through. And I don't buy into all of this conspiracy theory that he was doing this documentary about the Honduran who had come up with an herbal cure for AIDS, but the pharmaceutical companies shot him down. I believe his theory on that. I believe Nipsey's theory, but I don't believe that that's who killed him. No, I believe it was some of the very same people that he probably dapped last night. Some of the very same people that were bumping his music and could be bumping it right now, because we can be our own worst enemies. So it's not white supremacy. It's black ignorance that's keeping us down. Now, here is a man who had just really become quite mainstream. We were seeing him more and more in all of the right places. Had his beautiful fiance, Lauren London. I mean, I love black love. Had his daughter from a previous relationship, just the cutest little thing you could imagine. Had his son, Here we had a king and a queen, and they were doing big things for the community, doing it together, doing it in the name of love, doing it in the name of black love, doing it for black people, trying to help black people, empower black people. He never forgot where he came from, and that's where he wanted to be. And it's a shame that we can't be in our own communities. We complain that people are coming in, they're gentrifying, they're taking this, they're taking that. What are we doing? You know what we're doing? We're killing each other. I'm mad. I'm very mad because this young brother did not deserve to die, and he certainly did not deserve to die essentially in his own home. So while everybody's on Twitter with all of these conspiracy theories and posting inappropriate videos and trying to get as close to the scene as they can get, what they need to do is they need to really collectively come together and figure out who is for them and who is against them. Now, Nipsey Hussle had gotten into technology and had opened a STEM center. This brother was way ahead of his time. If you go back, I was looking at an interview he did with Davy D from the Bay Area way back when he talked about wealth and what wealth really meant and how he wasn't interested in owning cars and material things, how he wanted to get real estate and property and things that could make a difference not only for him but for the community as well. This was a brother that I watched time and time again. Always had time to speak to the little people. And he was one of those people that while I did, of course, did not know him, never even met him, he had an infectious personality that made you think that you did. Everyone that he touched with his words, with his music, with his social media, whatever he did, interviews, he did it in a way that made you think that you were included and you were a part of those people that he wanted to help. And so I just want to send out on behalf of Laughs, Gags, and Gossip our collective prayers. And we ask that you would just please continue to lift his children, his mom, his friend, his true friends, his family, beautiful Lauren London, his other daughter's mom. I know they had a long relationship. Lift them up in prayer because we're going to need a whole lot of prayer and a whole lot of help to get out of the muck and mire that we as a black people continue to push each other back into. I don't know what to say. The story hasn't developed that long. It only happened about 4 hours ago. So we don't know. The shooters are still at large. We don't know if they will be caught. I pray that they will and face the justice that they deserve. But at this time, all we can do is just be still and ask God to guide our thoughts and guide our actions. And instead of trying to put somebody down, let's lift each other up. Let's see if you can drop a positive comment below. Drop something, a word of encouragement, a prayer for Nipsey Hussle's family. Just anything so that we can continue to spread light and love and not hate. We love you. Peace out.